Hello and welcome to a quick update from 3 Hour Permaculture. You're looking at a sheep mulched bed. I just finished up this weekend and got just planted out. Just a quick update on what we've done so far. We did have some cover crop growing over here, and some of the peas that were growing on this, and the vetch especially, it was already going to flower, so that's the right time to go ahead and chop everything down. So I cut that down. This pea does not have any flowers on it yet, but it'll get there eventually. And you can see some of this pea matter that I chopped and dropped here, and I decided just to go for a small section over in this area. Once I had the peas and the cover crops cut, basically covered that with cow manure as much as I had on hand, and then I basically put this straw on top of it. And then to seed into that, all I did was I put some compost mixed with cow manure in here, and then I put my seeds in that. So I just planted these a day ago, so obviously they're not up yet. I'll show you some that are coming up in just a second. And so I have some cucumber here. I'm going to use the structure from this thing. Maybe we're on a wire, and hopefully can have some structure on this to support the cucumbers, and some beans and some other types of beans, some limas I think, and then some peas, just normal peas. So they're a little tight spaced, but we're gonna work on that as they come up. We'll thin them and go from there. And then I do have some pigeon pea that's already started. I started inside. That's here, and this is gonna grow a lot bigger. It's gonna be a lot bigger bush, and that'll provide some good shade as the season goes along, and some good nutrients as well. I have also here 2 4.5-inch pots, which have been silicone together at the base, and this is a good way I can help save water, so I can water straight into this one. This is going to provide water underground into the soil. I'm not sure if it's going to reach out that far. It's pretty small, and they do tend to go dry in about a day or so, maybe 2 days. They're completely out of water, but it's supposedly the most efficient way to water out there. So we'll see how that goes. Other advances, herb spiral is coming along. The Mexican oregano's doing better, starting to get some more growth on here. It looks like this was grown really leggy. You can see it was just kind of came out this way, so it's now starting to correct itself. So we'll see how that goes, see if we get some more growth on that part. Getting some oregano seeds starting to sprout. I'm getting some other oregano seeds coming up here. Lemongrass doing, it's okay. Rosemary, it is not taking root. Neither this nor the ones I have in the boxes nor in the water. Nothing's taking root, and I kind of don't want to go into the rooting hormone route. I don't know, call me too much of a purist, but I'm trying not to get to there. I have some sage planted from my other things. You can see in this case actually the compost sage, this one right here, is doing a little bit better. The mixed sage, dead. Thyme, not looking super hot. There's a little bit of a remnant down in there. Maybe we can catch that later. We'll see. Here I've planted some more cilantro coming into this way. Same thing with the sheep mulch, and basil. That should be coming up pretty soon, Lord willing. That's kind of been my hard getting basil and cilantro, if you can believe it. Over here I have a bunch of parsley. It's starting to come up. It'll go doing something. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Got some dill starting to take some shape, which is good. And the epazote, that's starting to do its thing too. So it's leafing out a lot more and producing some more leaves. So hopefully we can get a little bit of a usefulness out of that pretty soon. And then this is another bed I created. This is going to be for my greens. So far I have this section is planted thus far, and we're going to move along as the season goes on. Rotate plantings for time, so I can't eat all my salad just one day and then that's it. Interesting enough, this plant back here, I chopped it down all the way down to nothing, and it is starting to come back, if you can believe it. And it's even starting to pop up through this sheep mulch here. So same thing, another Oya here. And then over here I've got arugula that's coming up. I've got Swiss chard, that's coming up. I planted 2 rows of onions here, and these things that are coming up, I'm pretty sure this is actually the seed from the mulch itself. This is wheat seed, and this is actually not onions. It's definitely not an onion. Kind of looks like it, but it's not. Taste it. No, it's definitely not onion. In any case, that kind of might be an onion. We'll see. But yeah, onion's not doing so hot. So I have some lettuce here, lettuce on the other side, and again cilantro. I tried just planting straight into the mulch, did not work, so I had to come back and replant this. I don't know why cilantro's giving me so many issues, but it is. Passion fruit's taken up. And I'm hoping again, it's starting to climb up a little bit here, and hopefully we can fill up this whole space, get some more shade. So as the season goes on, we'll get some more stuff. So that's the update for this week. Hope all is well, and we'll see you next time around. So just a quick update on how everything's doing. Keep planning, make it happen. Go look for a good world that we can go take care of God's wonderful creation. Thanks again.